Hello and welcome to this 2K Sports presentation of the WNBA.
And on tap tonight, it's the Indiana Fever going up against the New York Liberty.
With Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're thrilled to have you with us.
And with the season in its early stages here, teams are trying to gather momentum.
That's the goal right now. Don't dig a hole for yourself and just get into a position of confidence.
Yeah, as competitive as the WNBA is, success at this time of the year is so important.
Now here's Clark. Pass to Mitchell. This one for three, and the three ball is good.
It's important that Mitchell keeps hitting from deep because that's going to help open up the offense.
Now here is Ionescu. She's covered by Clark, and the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
That's a quick foul for her there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one close.
Mitchell with it. Smith outside. Back to Mitchell. Clark right side. The three-pointer, no good.
Even without that three ball dropping for her, the defense should have done way more on that last play.
Yeah, I mean, the D's got to be better as a coach. You can't stand seeing her having that much space to get her shot off.
If she can get to the rim, she'll usually turn it into points, but the defense stood tall there.
Kicks it out to Smith. Lets the three fly.
Yes, what an assist from Caitlin Clark.
What a confident player Smith is, wasting no time with the rise and fire.
Ionescu outside. Back to Lainey Hamilton.
6 to shoot. Off to a good start as she hits her first shot attempt.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
Now here's Clark. Pass to Mitchell from deep. Rebounded by Jonquel Jones. And it's New York's ball, trailing by 2.
And guys, we've heard so much about Caitlin Clark, but Brian, why don't you give a scouting report to those who haven't gotten a chance to see her play?
Well, she's an incredible passer. She's got limitless range, and I think she's underrated as a defender. For the Fever, we're talking about a franchise player to build around.
You want to talk about a well-rounded player? Sabrina Ionescu can really do it all.
And we knew this about her early on. She was the only player in college basketball history, male or female, with 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 1,000 assists. I mean, think about that for a moment. She is a special, special talent.
Now here is Ionescu. No good from outside. Now here's Mitchell. She's guarded closely, and good that time.
And that's pretty much an unguardable move for Mitchell. So skilled and composed with the ball in her hands.
Pass to Stewart. Now Burke. And so it looks like Liberty will retain possession here.
So close to picking that pass off.
Still a nice play, though, to make sure the pass didn't reach the target.
Here's Ionescu. Buries it from three-point range.
Can't give Ionescu any airspace from downtown. If you do, she'll torch you from there.
Smith outside. Pass to Clark. The three ball gets the three-pointer to fall.
Three's going down quickly at both ends.
What an answer. You come at me with the three, I'm coming right back.
Everybody gets a three.
Now here is Ionescu. To the wing, right side. Now here's Jones. It's hauled in by Boston.
That's a surprise. Out of character for her to miss those when the D's not right in her face.
Baseline try, and another basket for Indiana.
There isn't a part of the court that Mitchell won't let it fly. When she hits from the mid-range, it just increases the headache for the D.
Pass to Burke. Ionescu. Now Stewart, covered by Smith. Jones left side. It's stolen by Aaliyah Boston. They push it up 4-on-3. Smith, no good. New York trailing here. To the paint. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Nothing else that he can do. Jones is capable of hitting shots even while under duress.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. And the 3 off target.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Now here's Ionescu. She's got 6. It's good from long range. Here's Mitchell. Pass to Smith. And here is Mitchell. 7 points in the game. Just 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Smith. Fires from deep. The rebound by the Liberty.
Outside, Laney Hamilton.
Out of bounds, it'll be Fever ball. Indiana with the ball. Trailing by 2. Pass to Smith. Hold. And here's Clark. Stolen by Sabrina Ionescu. Oh, and the fast break for the Liberty. And that comes off the assist by Courtney Vandersloot.
Solid ball movement by Vandersloot. She's got a great eye for spotting open teammates.
Smith, defended by Stewart. Clark, right side. Pass to Smith. Shot clock at 6. No good.
Her shooting numbers slipping this quarter.
And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Now Stewart.
Laney Hamilton on the wing.
Vandersloot.
Caitlin Clark with the board.
Indiana trailing. Poked loose. Pass to Smith. Hall with the ball. To the inside. Here's Mitchell.
Hits it out to Clark.
Shot to end the cold run. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Yeah, that's great ball movement by Kelsey Mitchell. Finds a way to get it to her open teammate.
Now Vandersloot. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And that one drops for her.
They've been getting it inside at every opportunity, and they're getting excellent results.
You know, that's a winning formula, pounding the ball down low, being aggressive. You know, they're being very assertive offensively.
Now here's Clark. He has 5. Sinks the triple.
I like the way she's taking advantage of what the defense is giving her, and she's been a key contributor for them this quarter.
To the middle. Here's Jones. The Fever pull it in.
Some great tight defense right there. Got right up on her and forced the miss.
Just close enough to bother her on the shot, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
Now here's Vandersloot. The kick out to Ionescu. For 3.
It's hauled in by Boston.
They've been hanging in there.
Yeah, and a chance here to jump on top.
Now here's Clark. Vandersloot defending. Pass to Mitchell. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Ionescu outside. Here's the teardrop. That's in. It's her 5th field goal, and she's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Now Smith. Mitchell outside. Down low. Clark. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Lainey Hamilton. Soft touch off the glass.
Gotta appreciate how Ionescu reads the defense. Terrific job of finding the open teammate there.
Now here's Mitchell, covered by Ionescu. Back to Mitchell. Clark. Now here's Hull. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Pass to Stewart. The shot's good on the assist by Jonquel Jones.
At 6'4", with her abilities, it's almost impossible to stop Stewart down low.
Caitlin Clark outside. Connects from three-point range. Here's Lainey Hamilton. And it's good. But hold on. The officials may want to take another look at it on the replay.
The previous play is under review.
And they need to be certain she beat the buzzer here.
Yeah, and I'll be pretty honest. It looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. The ball was out of her hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
Well, I can't see how they'd come to any other...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Thinking when it left her fingertips.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Liberty out in front. They're up by 6. And the second quarter is on the way when we return. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And taking a look at the Liberty performance here. Guys, what are your thoughts?
Lots of their points have come from shots inside the key.
And that's where they should continue to attack moving forward. I mean, why change the plan until they make you?
Absolutely.
Mitchell with it. Lexi Hull on the wing. Wallace. And she's going for the alley-oop. In transition, here come the Liberty. Ionescu, left side. The shake. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots. Next.
You got to admire how Sabrina Ionescu can do it all. She can score, distribute, grab rebounds. Whatever you need, she can do it. And that kind of versatility is just invaluable.
Indiana with the ball. 8-point game. Mitchell outside. Dantas outside. Hits it from 3-point range.
Love the quick thinking from Dantas. Gets a clean look and lets it fly.
Ionescu outside. Thiebish. Back to Ionescu. Just 5 on the clock. From the line. Davis misses.
That's too good a look to pass up there, despite the result.
Pass to Mitchell. And here's Hull, guarded by Davis. Here's Fabienne. The rebound by the Liberty. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Out to Vandersloot. Ionescu has it. Thiebish. She's guarded by Dantas. Vandersloot outside. Launches it. Fabienne with the rebound. Now here's Mitchell. Vandersloot defending. Dantas the screen. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Courtney Vandersloot. It's good. It's her second basket. She's shooting 2 for 4.
Just phenomenal dribbling skills. It helps Courtney Vandersloot finish drives despite being well under 6 feet.
Pass to Wallace. Mitchell with it. Vandersloot defending. Mitchell outside. Vandersloot with the steal. All by herself. It's in. That's her 3rd field goal of the game. She's 3 for 5.
Well, Vandersloot is just fearless, getting past the inside contact and getting to her finish.
Now a timeout called by Indiana.
Minutes of action thus far in the second quarter.
Samuelson outside.
Here's the three. It's rebounded by Sabrina Ionescu. New York in the lead.
Hey, one of the best basketball families around, the Samuelsons.
All 3 sisters, incredible shooters. Katie Lou, a 6'3" sniper who won it all in college. Carly, an excellent WNBA player who might be a better shooter. And Bonnie was a great college player as well.
So it's Indiana now. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Pass to Fagbenle. Here's Mitchell. Launches a 3. And Jones pulls it down.
Well, after hitting those 2 3-balls in the first quarter, it looks like she's cooled down a bit here in the second. 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The defense better start buckling down.
They're getting exposed and punished down low.
Here's Holt. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And the foul called on Courtney Vandersloot. That is her first foul of the game. So it's Indiana now. They trail by 11.
Boston sets a screen.
And they're going to count the bucket and send her to the line. It could be a 3-point play. And the free throw, no good.
From a basketball family, Katie Lou Samuelson's sister Carly has played with the Sparks. Her other sister Bonnie was a big-time college player. I can only imagine the games of horse those 3 had growing up.
Here's Thornton. And the rebound goes to the Fever.
Yeah, she tried to fight her way through traffic and just couldn't do it.
Pass to Boston.
For 3. He can't hit that time.
Personally, I am shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. She makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And that one good.
Few better players than Ionescu in the open court. Those handles help her finish breaks.
Now here's Hull. D right on her. Now here's Mitchell. Takes the 3. That's all good, and that's her 5th basket of the game. She's shooting 5 for 11 now.
She's picking up where she left off in the first quarter from downtown at least.
Here's Vandersloot. She's got 6. Pass to Thornton. Burke. Here's Jones. And so she draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
With a 6'6" frame and indisputable talent, Jones has become a key cog to her team's success.
And looking around the league, Brian, which team do you think has the best young core?
Oh, this is an easy one. I'm going with the franchise that has the last 2 #1 overall picks, the Indiana Fever.
Yeah, and those 2 fit so well. I mean, Aaliyah Boston dominating the paint, Caitlin Clark on the perimeter. Good luck stopping that big win.
Here's Vandersloot. And Clark pulls it down. The Fever trailing. And here's Cole. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game.
Well, a 3-and-D wing, players like Lexi Hull so valuable here in the WNBA.
And first trip to the free throw line for her in this one. And so she hits both. Now Vandersloot. She has 6. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fades back. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Shooting as high a percentage as any forward from distance. Jones is a true, a textbook stretch forward.
Pass to Hull. Samuelson. They set a pick. The rebound by the Liberty.
A good board there, but overall, they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And they've just got to find a way to get back into this game. That's as good a place as any.
Just increase the effort on the board.
Basket good.
She has shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves.
Now here's Clark. She's got 8. Here's Fagbenle. Hull with the ball. Pass to Samuelson. From deep. Again, the miss by the Fever. To the right side. Jones outside. 3-pointer. That's another one for her. Her 5th in just 7 shots.
A gifted shooter for a player her size, Jones is a matchup nightmare.
Now here's Clark. Vandersloot defending.
Samuelson outside. Yes, what an assist from Caitlin Clark.
Honestly, that might be the last player on the floor you want in rhythm. Can't let Samuelson get comfortable. She'll burn you.
Pass to Burke. Jones. Now Vandersloot. Jones right side. Good for another bucket. She's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
What a mismatch it's been in the post. I mean, where's the defensive adjustment? They're just getting eaten alive out there.
Yeah, I agree. They got to come up with something. A double team, maybe a sub. This is getting ridiculous.
And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot, and we'll go to the line. It'll be on Lexi Hull.
The pump fake is one of many moves Jones uses to keep defenders uneasy. She's so smart offensively.
She's doing a much better job getting to the line here in the second quarter. She didn't have a single attempt up there in the first.
Mitchell outside. No good on that shot. Good defensive work by Jonquel Jones.
You got to give them credit for the job they've done on the boards.
Well, guys, they've done a lot of things well, but their rebounding is right at the top of the list.
They have a very long way to go to get within sight of the lead.
And Blake, from what we've seen so far, if I were you, for your health, don't hold your breath.
Yeah, that'd be a very bad idea. Score that one for her 8th field goal. 8 for 11, in fact, on an accurate night.
And that bucket adds to what's been a big differential in points in the paint between these two squads.
Yeah, they're really attacking the middle offensively. It's been quite the contrast.
Pass to Smith. Samuelson. And here is Mitchell.
That shot is good on the assist from Katie Lou Samuelson.
Wow. 4 here in the first half. They're going to need to do something else on defense.
There's Jonquel Jones with the three. The three-pointer is on target.
That last three got Jonquel Jones fired up. So she strikes back with one of her own.
Clark outside from downtown. The rebound by Burke. Outside Stewart from the arc. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. It's the Liberty. They lead by 18. And we will see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball in just a bit. Getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far, but we'll see if that changes. And, you know, no surprise, but Ionescu has been exceptional here, guys.
She is such a dynamic scorer. That much we know. And her talent really was on full display in the first half.
Yeah, look, there's no way around it. She's a hard player to keep down, and so far, they haven't found the answer for her, and there might not be one.
You know, one of the areas Aaliyah Boston really shines is on the glass.
Yeah, she is an efficient rebounder. And as we all know, rebounds often win or lose games. Then you add in Boston's offensive efforts, and she really is a big contributor to team success.
Pass to Smith. Mitchell to the left side wing. Clark. That one's on target from the wing.
Well, Kelsey Mitchell sometimes has that shoot-first mindset, but she's also always willing to make the next pass.
Lainey Hamilton on the wing.
Here's Jones.
Back to Lainey Hamilton.
Pass to Jones. Ionescu. The shot's good on the assist by Jonquel Jones.
And Ionescu is inflicting major damage right now. The defense looks helpless.
Now here's Smith. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. The three from Kelsey Mitchell. Rebound New York.
Just like me, 9 times out of 10, she's going to bury the three when she's left all alone like that.
Pass to Jones.
Back to Lainey Hamilton.
And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot two.
And that one goes on Katie Lou Samuelson.
That free throw missing. She's off on the second. So it's Indiana now. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points.
Boston inside. Lainey Hamilton covering.
And the shot is good.
Well, look, one of the reasons they're trailing is because we haven't seen enough of that. She has to become a bigger part of her offense.
And the Liberty call time here. And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
The kick out to Ionescu. Screen by Stewart. The three. And the basket by Ionescu.
It's easier to find success in the pick and roll game when you have the kind of high basketball IQ Ionescu has.
Pass to Smith. Poked away. Stolen by Sabrina Ionescu. Here's Stewart. It's hauled in by Smith. Mitchell outside. Smith outside. Cans it from downtown.
Oh, look at Smith showing off a little bit of range. She's good at going after those three-point opportunities.
Ionescu outside. Outside, Lainey Hamilton.
Using the post moves to get the 2 points.
You love her presence on this team as a scorer. It has a calming effect for them. She's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Clark outside. Mitchell uncovered. That misses off the backboard.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that one.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
When Jones gets going like this, she seems to be everywhere at once. She can certainly overwhelm opponents.
Back to Clark.
On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell. Yes, what an assist from Caitlin Clark.
Once again, she's able to knock down the long-range jumper. It's just been her night from deep.
Out to the left wing. Stewart. And the Liberty getting another bucket right there.
The mid-range is really one of the many parts of her offensive game. Stewart is deadly from that area. That's part of why she's so difficult to defend.
Caitlin Clark outside. Kept alive. Smith outside. The three. It's rebounded by Sabrina Ionescu. Stewart drives in. The shot, no good. And here is Mitchell. She's got 22. Knocks it loose.
Stolen by Lainey Hamilton.
In transition, here come the Liberty. Here's Ionescu. Here's Jones. Yes, for basket number 9. She's missed only 2 shots from the floor all night.
Takes great angles when crashing the glass. Jones has mastered the art of rebounding.
Pass to Samuelson. Mitchell. Now Clark. Clock at 6. Again, the miss by the Fever.
A solid performance inside. You know, their rebounding, it's been terrific.
They're putting together a great game, aren't they? Strong performances throughout, and they've just been strong on the glass.
And it sets a tone.
Jones right side. There's the triple. The shot by Ionescu, no good. Here's the Fever with the ball. 19-point game. Caitlin Clark outside. Gets it to go from downtown.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense, they have to close out quicker.
Inside and stolen by Boston. Mitchell outside.
What a skillful play by Kelsey Mitchell, ensuring she gets a shot off on line foul.
And this is her first free throw of the game. First free throw is good. So after making the first, she goes 1 for 2.
And, you know, even before coming to the WNBA, Kelsey Mitchell was an established star. When she finished her college career, she was second all-time in points.
Stewart inside. Smith is there. And that one's good. Stewart.
There's a pattern taking shape. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Yeah, 4 of their last 5 baskets have been of exactly that variety.
Clark outside. Back to Mitchell. And the foul called on Smith. That is her first foul of the game.
This quarter has brought out the best in her, and even though they're still trailing, she has been impossible to contain.
Pass to Doty Fish. Jones. She's guarded by Boston. Jones inside, working on Boston. And that one's good. Jones.
Of their last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is smash-mouth basketball, guys.
Yeah, they're really imposing their will offensively and getting exactly the kind of looks they want.
Top pick in the 2023 draft. Aaliyah Boston more than delivered her rookie season.
Oh, you can say that. I mean, she wasn't just rookie of the year. Aaliyah was also an all-star, led the W in field goal percentage, top 10 in key metrics for a center, rebounding and blocks. I mean, what more can you ask from the top overall pick in Aaliyah Boston?
Well, you just have to be excited about Aaliyah Boston, a young woman with tons of skills. She dominated in college, and she's going to dominate in the WNBA.
Here's Phoebish. The Fever pull it in.
Can't get a much better look than that.
Yeah, no way you expect her to miss that shot.
Shot's good by Smith.
The moment Melissa Smith gets that ball inside, good night. I mean, Melissa is so hard to stop.
Pass to Dodikish. Now here's Jones. She's guarded by Boston. And that one's good. Jones.
They continue to get it inside. The defense struggling to just contain them.
And look, when you make 5 in a row from in tight like they have, it also just takes pressure off of your perimeter guys.
Great point.
Back to Clark. Here's Smith, defended by Stewart. In transition, here come the Liberty. Here's Vandersloot. Yep, that one goes.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now a timeout called by Indiana.
Now here's Hull. Defense right on her. Agbenley can't hit. And they've been really controlling this one.
Never want to get too complacent, though.
Pass to Phoebish. And here is Stewart. She's guarded by Dantas. Shoots it up. And the Liberty getting another bucket right there.
Wow. I mean, come on. That's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, it's just nowhere to be found.
They have to start committing more bodies down low.
Back to Mitchell. Again, the miss by the Fever. And so it's New York with it. Out to the wing. Picked by Jones. Here's Phoebish. Out to Vandersloot. Stewart. Goes back up. A rebound by Dantas. Mitchell outside from 15 feet away, and she comes up with the deuce.
It's almost like she was born to score. Mitchell consistently finds a way to put points on the board. What a skill.
Here's Wallace. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's the Liberty leading by 17. And we've got more. Welcome back. 4th quarter of action starting up in what has been a one-side show. And it's New York's ball. Now Vandersloot. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. No good there. Outside Wheeler.
Samuelson outside.
And she's good on the 3 ball.
And they are just killing them with the three-point shot here in the second half.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. They are fully stretched out there trying to stop the 3 and still haven't been able to do it.
I don't know defensively what they can do different at this point.
Ionescu misses.
Samuelson outside. Pass to Hole.
Wheeler, 6 on the shot clock, and Erica Wheeler gets double teamed. Here's Samuelson. That 3 off the mark. Now here's Vandersloot. Ionescu outside. And you can count it. She'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
You know, they've been extremely efficient and effective getting the ball inside.
Totally. I mean, we're seeing some real shortcomings from this defense. They've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Fourth quarter now. We're just about a minute and a half in.
Left side, Samuelson.
Shoots it. Solid as a rock from 20 feet out. They have a really solid lead at this point.
Definitely on the other side, really not much resistance put up.
Thornton.
She's guarded by Boston.
Pass to Ionescu. And here's Sabali. Burke, 5 to shoot. Here's Ionescu. Plays it up and in off the pretty assist.
What a top-notch game she's having. And really, she's got her team in front. And it sure seems like she's going to keep them there if she can continue to play like this.
Pass to Boston.
Over Thornton. The bank shot, no good. And they're making this a runaway.
Yeah, the only question here for us to follow is how big the lead will eventually become.
Vandersloot outside. There's the 3. Nailed from three-point land.
Reads the defense so well. If you make a mistake in the pick and roll, Vandersloot will exploit it.
Pass to Hole. Samuelson. And Vandersloot over to help.
Boston.
Covered by Thornton.
Left side, Boston.
Over Thornton.
Boston, no good.
Here's New York now. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. To the inside. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Well, in 2023, we saw the WNBA expand their schedule to 40 games. How did you like that move, Brian?
I think it's a great thing. None of us are complaining about more basketball.
Oh, I'm in total agreement. I always want more basketball because that's more fun. And we get to watch this great league more. And, you know, the great thing is it's allowed the fans in the league to get more chances to see stars come to their hometowns. I think it's been a great improvement.
Another shot. And it falls all over the rim and in.
There was one thought in the mind of Christy Wallace. Hit that shot.
Ionescu outside. Thornton left side. Burke. The 3 is up. And again, it's New York with a 3.
These defenders better start closing down their shooters.
Yeah, that's 2 straight from long range.
Now here's Wallace.
She's guarded closely.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason they have absolutely just controlled this game.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative for sure.
And it started out with the rebounding. It sets a tone.
Liberty foul. Kennedy First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Mitchell,
Guarded by Davis. And I'll let you two take out your crystal balls here. What do you think is the next step for this league?
I just think everything gets bigger. We're talking ratings, attendance, interest. We're just now scratching the surface.
Absolutely, and we've seen massive growth the last few years, and to me, the WNBA, this is not where it ends up. They're just getting started, and it's going to continue every year to get bigger and bigger.
Hamilton with it.
A leaner. And it's New York with another.
Defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And if they don't start showing some aggression, things are just going to get worse.
Pass to Smith. Here's Hull to the wing on the left. Caitlin Clark outside. Drains it from beyond the arc.
She's putting on a commanding performance here. She's now hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Now here's Lainey Hamilton.
Fires for 3. And Clark pulls it down.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The D got lucky.
Timeout called for Liberty. And the Fever making a change here. Timeout called for Liberty. And the Liberty with possession here. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead.
And a trend over the last few years, Brian. Less players are going overseas to play during the offseason.
And that's great for the WNBA. Increased salaries have helped big time.
And with more players staying in the United States during the offseason, we don't see as many season-ending injuries that happen in the offseason away from the W.
Here's Clark. Rebound, New York. Here's Davis. Shot clock at 5. Shoots the 3. Drops in the tray.
I can't believe it. They cannot forget about her like that. She's not going to miss that open look.
Now here's Mitchell. Guarded by Davis. Pass to Clark. Mitchell can't connect from short range.
They've shown some strength in the paint. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, and that's putting it mildly, guys. They've been absolutely dominant.
Sabali with it. The shot, no good.
Nice D from Aaliyah Boston.
And they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. They got to score.
Clark outside. Pass to Mitchell. Clark.
Smith, guarded by Davis.
And that one goes in as she's fouled. It'll be 3 points if she can convert the free throw.
And guys, this is something we were just talking about off the air, but Caitlin Clark is one of the most hyped basketball players that we've ever seen.
Yeah, and we're not just talking about the WNBA. When you talk about the most hyped rookies, I think you probably have to go back to 2003 when LeBron went first overall. Basically, it's going to be really fun to see how Caitlin Clark's career goes.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Samuelson. Good on the triple.
She really had her eyes open. It's just good vision when you can see the open shot outside and get it to your teammate that has that look.
Outside, Sabali. Phoebish. Great D that time from Nalissa Smith. Mitchell, right side. Fader on the way. It's not going to go for her.
You just assume she's going to knock those down when she's as open as she was there.
And again, it's the Liberty missing. Pass to Clark.
And you look at the ratings for women's basketball in general, and man, they're exploding.
Well, of course, Caitlin Clark and her team in college shattering records back in her college days. I think we'll continue to see that happen in the W.
Well, the 2024 draft was by far the most watched of all time. So, yeah, it's an exciting time in the league.
Here's Phoebish.
Over Smith. Basket counts. And here is Mitchell. Pass to Clark. Back to Mitchell. Buries the long-range jumper.
Mitchell. 3 points.
With the prospect of making a big lead even bigger.
They should jump at this chance. Stretch that lead out as much as possible.
Drops in the layup for 2.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
They are just not backing off, and they're going to close this one out in style. What a surge.
Give them credit just to finish this one off.
On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell.
Kelsey Mitchell.
And so New York takes this one by a big margin. And some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
You got to defend your home floor, and they really seem to revel in confidence. This is what they came out to do here.
And that'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.
I'm here with another wrap-up section. I'm going to try to keep this one short. Basically, my strategy this time around was to try to deny Caitlin Clark open looks and prevent her from coming off these screens. And that kind of led to Kelsey Mitchell getting the shots that Caitlin Clark got in the first game. I mean, they both had good looks in that first game, but my strategy this time around was like keep Caitlin Clark from getting uncontested open three-point shots. So I kind of like shadowed her, almost like shifting coverage in a football game to a certain side. And it was successful to some degree. I mean, a great offensive player is going to score. That's without a doubt, especially if you have deep range like Clark. But instead of hitting 10 threes this time around and taking 20 three-point shots or 20 plus three-point shots, she took 12 and hit 4 of them, which is, is going to happen. In this game, I also noticed that because of the way I played her, it made her more of a facilitator, the way that she is in real life. And she did get a few rebounds. But I'll take the 19-point output as opposed to that 32 with 10 three-pointers the first time around. Now, that being said, Kelsey Mitchell basically fulfilled that role that Clark did by knocking down 9 three-pointers this time around. So those looks were available for Mitchell because I was committing so much attention to Caitlin Clark. And the Fever team has a bunch of shooters. And it's going to be hard to stop everybody. One thing I'll say though, Aaliyah Boston really didn't get too active as an offensive player, even though she has the ability, but she was strong on the boards with 10. And I guess overall I was able to play better defense and better offense because this margin of victory was larger than the first time around. Now, from my side, I'm killing with Sabrina Ionescu. Not really doing a whole lot with Breanna Stewart through the first few games here. But truthfully speaking, the player that I can count on in tight situations is Jonquel Jones. She's the most versatile player in the game for me because she's such a big player that has range. So I can step out and hit 3-pointers. Like I hit 2 in this game with Jonquel Jones, 2 of 2, if I remember correctly. And she's going to be a threat to rebound. She's going to be a defensive presence and able to block shots. So she's the X factor for me. If I have a stretch where shots are not falling for anybody else, I can just kick the ball inside to Jonquel. And the attention that she gets I can free it up for a shooter to possibly get another open look, or I can just go straight up and try to get the buckets and get fouled. And if she gets fouled, she's a strong free throw shooter. So um, Jonquel Jones is the player. I think I mentioned that before prior in the series, but that's my player. That's the player I can focus on if I need buckets. Now I got to try to get Breanna Stewart going. I really haven't taken a whole lot of attempts with her. I've been pretty efficient with the attempts that I have made with Stewart, but I'm trying to get 3 All-Stars. That's one of my in-season goals. Right now, as it stands at this point in the franchise mode, I think I can safely say that Sabrina and Jonquel Jones are gonna probably get picked for the All-Star. And had a little offensive output with Vandersloot in this ball game too. She's kind of an overlooked player. In real life, she's closer to the end of her career, and she was more so known for her veteran savvy and her passing. But I think there are going to be opportunities for me to get points with Vandersloot coming off the bench, even though that's not really the forte. And I'm still going to try to get my rookies. Fevich, of course, I'm planning on putting her in the starting lineup like in real life. She's been a very, very effective player. But the 2 guards, Jalen Sherrard, Marquisha Davis, I'm going to be playing those guys, trying to get them some strong minutes and see what I could do to develop them as strong depth pieces. With that being said, thank you for taking the time out to watch this game and continue with the series.